Traffic expert Meaghan.
Yeah, Eric, there is a vehicle fire and monitoring here along the turnpike. It's impacting those northbound drivers right after that 429 interchange. So traveling in the Winter Garden area, this is a live look from our turnpike camera. It is a little laggy here, which most of them are northbound. You can see here that the right lane and the shoulder are blocked off this morning. That fire, though, is completely out, just creating a small backup for those northbound drivers this morning. Other than that, pretty quiet to head out the door on this Monday morning. This is a live look at I-4 in Winter Park from our tower camera at WESH 2, right at Lee Road, looking up towards Maitland Boulevard. Off to a smooth start here eastbound, westbound, same thing heading towards Fairbanks. We'll check in with some of those I-4 travel times coming up in a few short minutes.
Traffic expert Meaghan Mackey.
Yeah, we're continuing to monitor a vehicle fire here along the turnpike, impacting those northbound drivers in Orange County right at the State Road 429 interchange. So just past that interchange there, this is a live picture. The fire is completely out this morning, and it is just blocking off the far right shoulder and part of that right lane as well. So not a big impact to your morning drive. Just make sure you're slowing down and traveling in those left lanes passing by that vehicle fire. I-4, we're off to a good start, nice and quiet. No construction delays this morning. Moving through downtown Orlando, waiting for that sun to rise. You can see no issues though along the I-4 corridor. And those travel times along the 408, we are in the green this morning. Between the 417 and I-4, we're at less than 7 minutes. And between I-4 and the turnpike, also in the green there, less than 8 minutes. Happy Monday. Getting another check of traffic right now. There's still this vehicle fire working to clear here along the turnpike. If you're just tuning in, it's impacting those northbound drivers after that 429 interchange. So in the Winter Garden area, we do have a turnpike camera here, and you can see here that that vehicle fire is just blocking off now the shoulder. Looks like one vehicle involved. That fire is completely out, but just a slight delay here past that interchange for those northbound drivers. No other impacts to your morning drive so far this morning. You can see those travel times still looking good along I-4 between State Road 436 and Altamont Springs and Florida's Turnpike, westbound and eastbound. We're at less than 13 minutes. We are just starting to see that congestion building. No crashes along I-4, but this is typical for this hour of the morning along I-4 near Osceola Parkway. So stop and go traffic here on that eastbound side. Westbound, though, still looking good for that morning drive. In downtown Orlando, you can see no heavy delays so far. This is right near Princeton Street and Colonial Drive. Looking good here eastbound and westbound. Nice to have that earlier sunrise now that we did that daylight savings time. There is a crash I'm still monitoring here in Orange County, Florida's Turnpike. It's northbound right at the 429 interchange. It is still blocking off the shoulder here. So just small delays moving past that interchange. Southbound lanes are not impacted. I'll be keeping my eye on that. We'll also check in with some travel times in a few short minutes.
Morning. Here's traffic expert Meaghan Mackey.
Yeah, Eric, our work week off to a pretty good start here. This is a live look at I-4 traveling in Champions Gate. We have some ongoing construction here at County Road 532. This is looking at those eastbound lanes. This is going to be going on all this week. You can see they've dug up a lot more here near that on and off ramp. So those lanes itself are not going to be impacted, but traveling near those exit and entrance ramps, you are going to notice a lot of an increase in that work happening. I-4, this is a live look closer to Winter Park from our tower camera at Lee Road. You can see no issues here heading out the door for that morning drive, and that vehicle fire along the turnpike at State Road 429 has cleared. If you are catching a flight this morning at Orlando International Airport, here's a look at those TSA wait times. Gates 1 through 59, we're at 23 minutes. The rest of our gates were at less than 15. Yeah, looking good this morning, Eric. Nice and quiet right now. No major crashes to impact that morning drive. You can see lots of green here all throughout Central Florida. Just seeing some delays here near those theme parks, particularly Walt Disney World along I-4. But this is when the traffic really starts to pick up on an early weekday morning. You can see here traveling eastbound, there is some slowdowns approaching World Center Drive, but typical and expected for this hour heading towards the 7 o'clock hour time frame. This is a live look in downtown Orlando. You can see no issues here this morning. A nice sunrise, earlier sunrises after we gained that hour this weekend. You can see here that there are no delays early this morning, and again, no crashes to impact you heading out the door right now. Just those slowdowns building here along I-4 eastbound from US 27 and Champions Gate to South Street in downtown Orlando. Right now we're sitting at about 40 minutes. It is almost 6:52 on your Monday. Your top stories are straight ahead. And getting a final look at traffic this morning, a new crash has popped up here along I-4 eastbound. It is right at Osceola Parkway, blocking off those two left lanes. So delays building through this area, passing by Walt Disney World. Westbound lanes are not impacted. That is the biggest crash I'm monitoring this morning. I-4 closer to Winter Park. We are nice and quiet. Great sunrise for that Monday morning drive.